So speaking of that, the sales, when you're talking about the sales, you have booked how many orders for?
It's on the order of 400,000.
400,000. So
400,
obviously,
yeah,
consumer interest and a promise. A lot of it around you, around the idea of you and Tesla and the excitement. They're not booking.
It was quite surprising, actually. I mean, because we didn't do any advertising, or there was no guerrilla marketing or anything. It was just basically like, yeah, we're going to have this webcast. There were only about 1,000 people in the audience, and it really caught us by surprise. But I think, when you have a product that really resonates with customers, the word of mouth grows like wildfire, and that seems to be what.
Yeah, but it's a little bit. I mean, honestly, in some groups of, especially men in Silicon Valley, if you show up and read like a label of a peanut jar, they'd be thrilled with the situation. So, I mean, a lot of this does base around you, like the idea of you and the excitement around this exciting entrepreneur. Is that enough to get it to this massive company you've been hoping to? The idea of this is the Elon promise, or it's the...
Well, I think actually it's not so much, I mean, I sort of, I mean, I'm not sure. I think I deserve less credit than that. Actually, I mean, what Tesla's done, and we have a phenomenal team. There's like 15,000 people at the company. Worked super hard to create compelling products, to create great cars. And we started off with the Roadster, and then the Model S. And the Model S was rated, by Consumer Reports as the best car ever. Got the Model X, which has had some teething issues, but. I think is now at the point where it's really starting to. I think it's really, quite sublime at this point, and so people look at that and say, okay, well, if Tesla's made these cars, then probably the next car they make is going to be,
the
also,
less expensive one.
Also a great car, and but so it'll be a great car, but it'll be affordable. And it's like, great, okay, that sounds like something I want.
So this next car, the price is.
It's starting at 35,000. Yeah.
Okay, affordable. Okay,
when do
you get to the really affordable, the way down much lower than that?
Yeah, I mean, it's important to point out that 35,000, particularly when factoring in the lower cost of electricity versus gasoline, and that the maintenance cost is much less. You don't have to have oil changes. You never need to replace your brakes because the car uses regenerative braking, so the brakes last as long as the car does. It's basically you just need to replace the tires. Like that's about all. So the operational cost of the car is much lower fundamentally than a gasoline car, and so I think the average price for cars for gasoline cars is around 30, 32, something like that. Yeah, I mean there are starting prices that are lower, but when people pick options, I believe it's in around 32 or so in the U.S. So we're pretty close to that average.
But that's your base price, right? I mean
yeah, but it's going to be a great car.
That may not be the ASP for the car.
No, but it's going to be a great car even at 35. So it's like even if you order no options at all, it'll be great.
But you're likely to have a mix where the average car that you actually sells for a little more than that.
Yes, probably. It's probably going to be probably going to be some higher number. But it's really important to emphasize like the 35. If somebody orders the $35,000 car, they'll be very happy. Like it's not like you need to order a bunch of options without which the car is not good.
That car will have autonomous for 35?
I have I'm going to do another Tesla event maybe at the end of the year. Talk more about that.
And
well, so you could start here.
It will be real big news if I start here.
We don't mind that.
Let me just say that we're going to do the obvious thing.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
It's really obvious.
So